Finally about time that we got this.
Alright. Restarting the stream. I have, scuffed
I'll go
ass
at
setup
everyone in
in
the tournament.
corner. Alright. Yeah, you can ping the tournament. Alright, yeah, Drag, you're gonna be the one with FTA. It's border town. Oh. Drag, you have FTA. Coin flip. Coin flip already happened. It was decided. Yeah. You choose border town, Ecto join. Other people join, do not start until we say it's okay. Mint, you there? Do you wanna spectate or?
Okay, 1 second.
You wanna spectate, Mint?
I'm coming.
Alright. Yeah, done.
You got the setup done?
It's currently very scuffed, so I'm just gonna do a combination of the old and new setup.
Alright.
Yeah, the stream's
I
gonna
joined
look
the wrong server.
scuffed, but eh.
It's gonna be alright.
Alright.
Alright. I'm joining your server.
Miscontrol 21.
You don't want me to say your name out loud, bro.
What name? I don't have a name.
Coolman163789. Are you sure
What
about
do you mean?
that,
That's the
bro?
best name ever. That's
Are
the
you
best
sure
name
about that,
ever.
bro? You sure about that,
Bro, bro, what are you talking about? That's the best name ever.
Are you a top
I'm not gonna
bro?
take the slander, man. This is slander, and I'm offended by it.
Of course this is slander. Of course this is slander. It's slander against you!
Alright.
Are you gonna start out?
Yeah, we should be good to go.
All right.
Yeah, both of y'all choose your loadouts, ready up. Both of
Yeah.
y'all go to, you know what, screw it. Both of y'all go to general VC and I'll just put you in those private VCs, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, there goes Drag, there goes Ecto. Okay, both of them are in containment. Alright. Yep, this is kinda scuffed, but I think we now have it down. Yeah. Hopefully. Hopefully we do. Okay. Alright. Everything seems good to go. We shall now X-ray. Let's go. Okay. So!
We're hacking.
Border town. Mint, you're probably the more familiar one with this map than I am, so how about you give the rundown?
Alright, Border Town Skirmish, you have 3 major spawn spots. You have center, where you have barracks and factory and supply depot. You have right side, which has an outpost, and you have left side, which is another outpost, but it's further to back. This map is very easy to fight. There's kind of a very easy general direction to go from. But it's kind of hard if you don't really know how to modify your terrain. So
Yep.
the strongest area to actually assault from is the center. If you see the center of the map, there's a lot of urban and stuff, but
Yep.
as soon as those disappear, it's very easy to run things through everything.
Mm-hmm.
Usually that's a common strategy on this map, but we don't know what they brought into the combat, so let's see what they can bring to the table.
Yep. A lot of this map is probably going to be decided by who can modify the terrain to best fit their needs. And yeah, pushing the right side is weird because there was like nothing of value on that side for such a large area. So yeah, in general, like
In addition
pushing.
to pushing the right and left side, there's issues on those sides
Mhm.
because they contain trenches. Trenches are the bane of a vehicle's existence. You cannot get rid of them. You cannot be put on it, and it's just there where if a vehicle was on the other side and you could have shot it, but the trench is in the way, you have to sit back and cry yourself out. So that's why it's highly recommended to go through the center and then teeter towards the other directions.
Okay, before I forget, let me very quick make sure that the... Okay, yep, the YouTube stream is definitely working. Okay.
Alright, we have an opener.
Mhm.
On one side, Ectos, we have Battle Recon Combat Engineers, APC Utility Truck, and Troopers. On the other side, Medium Tank Drop Troopers, IFV, Combat Engineers, Battle Angels, Paratroopers, and Drop Troopers. Builder Drag has now created a Recon Jeep. Now seeing a good advance forward, taking the terrain. Will he destroy the terrain though to make his push easier? I wonder. It's also fine if you can keep an infantry run down. Let's see what happens though.
He definitely does seem aware of the fact that you need some basic terrain modification due to the fact that he does use combat engineers. And yeah, the IFB and the medium tank probably will also help a bit with terrain removal. Yep. And as you say, Ecto is using a much more transport heavy loadout with battle, and then also with battle recon as the primary tank. Ecto is pretty well known for using a lot of transport units in his loadout. He just likes how fast paced they are and how much flexibility they give specialists.
So we see a detraction from both of the players as we see Ecto going through the center with his APC.
Yep.
And he has revealed that he has contractors in Bazooka. One of them from the APC and contractors from the utility truck. Both of them are stationed inside the suburban housing over there. Recon Jeep comes in, he will see the troopers. Sight flare goes up, but that doesn't do too much. That's going to be kind of an issue.
Yeah. It's a relatively safe flare, but I will say that this does come at the cost of not really seeing much due to how much the urban is blocking that sight flare from actually getting useful information. Seeing the troopers is still nice for drag because it shows that Ecto is trying to push a presence in middle Though, even though most players should be aware that you will be trying to make a presence in middle at some point.
It's like we have counter vision going on here. Troopers can see the recon jeep. APC goes in. Bazooka's down.
Yep, there it goes.
There goes recon jeep. Explosion.
And that, folks, is why Ecto loves transports. And also why transports are, in general, really useful. It's thanks to the APC that the bazooka is able to threaten other vehicles in such a large range, such as that recon jeep, which on paper seemed like it was somewhat safe.
How will Builder respond?
Who knows, who knows.
Definitely has the forces to counterattack. But how will he do it?
There is always the case of, what I'll call being too scared to counterattack-itis or whatever. You know, that's a common symptom of many a Cold Front player where they are too afraid to fight back.
Marksman goes out.
However,
shot.
it appears that Drag actually is going to have a backbone this time and is going to actually try and see what they can get in revenge. He reveals the troopers, though he probably saw them walk in there earlier. And yeah, he loads... Was that a bazooka onto the IFV? Yes, that is a bazooka.
That is
The IFV... That IFV is now armed with a bazooka. This thing is basically just a loaded cannon waiting to fire. If Ecto extends any armor next turn, there's gonna be in a pretty rude awakening, though I highly doubt Ecto is gonna do that, given the fact that there's already a medium tank in the area. I will actually say that despite how bad it looked of losing the recon jeep like that early on for Drag, I think this is actually a pretty good counterattack.
Well, the issue right now is even though Ecto has gained the kill on the recon jeep, he has also lost a valuable
AT,
bazooka, which are equal in price. So now we can see if he can capitalize off this small skirmish, if he can destroy that marksman and get away with it.
Okay, Ecto is back in the green, but...
It seems like we get a veterancy on the heavy mortar in the back there. And Ecto has made a bazooka for himself.
Yep. He definitely knows that once you lose a unit, you probably want to replace it as fast as possible, because otherwise your loadout is going to have a missing piece and it's not going to function as well. Ecto seems to now be protecting their APC from a potential attack, and the vision flare goes out. However, since Drag managed to break that urban, they still did get a lot of valuable info from the sight flare.
Paratrooper comes out, it's gonna stab the troopers. And we have a bit of a conundrum here. And the conundrum is, how are we able to kill all of these units together while not killing any of our own?
Yep.
This is going to be an issue that plagues both of these people, as they have very close ranged vehicle units and knowledge that one side has a bazooka.
Yep.
And the other one knows that they have bazooka, but they have their own bazookas. And the mind games will now begin.
Drag does still seem to show their confidence.
Troopers.
The Battle Angels are...
Troopers just eats that shot. It's not doing enough damage.
The Battle Angels, their SMG has decent AP, but it's still an SMG and falls off really badly to stuff with armor. Oh, they load a flamethrower onto that. Oh.
Oh, it looks like they're trying to flamethrower the marksman. through to
Yeah.
Urban, but that's not possible right now because the contractors are taking over that spot.
However, at the same time, they now do know there's something in that building.
So they have to go to that other location.
It does still reveal that there is something inside this building,
Bazooka
which
comes in, gets a kill.
they
and he
may
sweeps
try
it
to
all
go
up.
after. Okay, paratroopers go over to support their fellow paratroopers in defense. Let's see what Drag does about there's still a bazooka in that IFV. Oh, okay. They're just gonna go
Bazooka runs
after
out and hits
yeet the contractors. Yep.
Marksman comes
Contractors are now pinned. I'd say that's kind of a risk. It's kind of risky how close these marksmen are to where you know an enemy threat definitely is, but still pinned. Anyways,
Marksman is gonna get a hit.
yep, there goes those marksmen.
Marksman gets sniped.
This is already a very active brawl, and honestly, I'd say there's not really that clear of a winner.
Well, there's not gonna be one yet if the flamethrower dies right now. Flamethrower got killed by the heavy mortar.
Losing the
Heavy mortar's
flamethrower is-
getting so much better from
Yeah,
this.
I will say the flamethrower, losing the flamethrower just like that actually does change quite a bit. It costed more than the marksman it was trying to kill.
Now here we have a conundrum.
Yet again.
Conundrum is, how are we able to hit the IFV? Because it's not possible anymore because of the combat engineer's positioning. So that APC has to stop by for a little drop with this bazooka. It can't go past that building without being in heavy risk of enemy fire.
Ooh, Ecto gets a fighter.
We see fighter action in the back.
Yep. First air unit comes out.
Now we have a question.
I will say, the contractors in here are pretty much good as dead.
Bomber action?
Contractors in here are pretty much good as dead, so that's gonna be something as a bonus for Drag to get away with before next turn. Drag still seems to be pushing at the opponent pretty confidently. Drop troopers go out.
Down by the drop troopers.
Yep. IFV finishes off these contractors and also breaks the urban.
First veterancy in the entire game.
Yep.
Looks like we're not able to fully kill the combat engineers immediately, but we're gonna stun all of them all around the entire map.
And
Another
these
combat engineer
battle
has now got a debuff.
These battle angels then also are gonna heal up these drop troopers. Notice how they are trying to heal the ones that aren't actually the most exposed. That's because of the fact that battle angels, there's no point in preparing a heal for something that is like 99% gonna die next turn. Which is why they're trying to heal the one that might take chip, but is probably not dying. It's a good play from them.
We're also gonna hide our bazooka inside the trench. The trench is gonna hide the bazooka. And the bazooka might pop out. Let's see if we get a tank play in which that bazooka can pounce. So we got an APC here. Let's see what happens to that first.
Oh, and if you would look at Drag's side, Drag has a lot of stuff just being loaded up in the back. They have an IFV and bazooka combo yet again. But as you can see, Ecto is going to kill these drop troopers as Drag probably expected. Given how he didn't bother trying to heal them. But and Ecto seems to be somewhat hesitant.
And it seems like we're going to get another heavy mortar kill.
Yep, that heavy mortar is gonna be vetting up. He already has 3.
Be a quick threat.
Yeah, that thing's gonna vet up pretty darn fast. Drag is on a bit of a timer because of that, but
dangerously low. Is it possible for Ecto to kill this battle vehicles?
Is it possible to kill? Definitely.
And we see it pinned down.
But it's also...
And Ecto reveals his tank in the back.
Yeah. I will say that, there is a... I think, Drag... If I had to make the call here, I'd say Drag should probably pull back. I don't think he has enough to continue pushing at this. So, what do you think, Mint?
Well, that's for him to decide. Currently, we don't have much of an infantry frontline for Drag because he has an issue. If you see all his units, he's typically going to spawn more expensive infantry compared to Ecto's very cheap infantry. Because we're fighting drop troopers and troopers in the middle of the battlefield as of right now. But to counteract this, he has a lot of cheap vehicles. Well, cheap vehicles are very light in nature, and oh my god, the bazooka is gonna hit the battle recon.
Battle recon doesn't get mobility killed though.
44 health.
The battle recon does not get mobility killed.
It's going to go
Thanks to the
red.
Battle recon does avoid the mob kill thanks to its composite. Even though, yes, it would still get 2-shot by a bazooka. I guess avoiding the mob kill is still pretty nice though, given that it would have been a really bad thing for Ecto if it did mob kill. However, now this is starting to reach a state where I'm kind of starting to feel like Drag might not have enough steam to go on. At the same time, I've been saying that for like from last turn already, and I mean, he seems to be fine. So I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But Ecto has this fighter going on, and it's gonna
Here's an issue for both sides.
harass the hell out of the infantry.
Well, here's the issue on both sides. That fighter isn't able to push because there's an IFV on the battlefield. Ecto knows exactly where the IFV is, so that's going to be a major pain in his side. If the fighter does go in the front line, it's going to get IFV'd and bazooka to death. So here is the question. How is Ecto going to use his units in the most aggressive way to counter-attack Drag without killing anything? It's going to be really hard for Ecto at this current moment, so that's why he's retreating all of his units.
I see.
The
I suppose,
retreat
yeah,
needed
Ecto
so
is
they can
actually
have
pretty
more
much
time
out
to
of mainline now that I think about it. And there goes down the combat engines, and Ecto's actually gonna
Both
need
sides
to...
are out of mainline, but this might be good for Ecto for long range.
But yeah, Ecto definitely does need to recuperate his forces. I suppose both
Don't
sides
think those
are
marksmen
somewhat
kill.
beaten. I will say, while Drag might not... I will say, Drag still has a decent amount of mainline going on, actually. He has, like, 2 paratroopers and a drop trooper. And another drop trooper, actually. He has 2 drop troopers. Ecto, on the other hand, he is
Manpass has been created.
very thin. He has, 1... I'm guessing that's a trooper? Yeah. And yeah, he pulled back his heavy mortar and had to make more troopers because he really does need to get more infantry going.
Medium Ticket's gonna get another kill, one more, and it'll get 2 veterans in. And IV's having fun with his logistics back there. Open zone. Able to go back and forth from everywhere.
Ecto is currently repairing the damage that was done to that battle recon. Soon enough, it's gonna be as if the bazooka never hit it.
Is it gonna be enough for the future, though.
Ecto has actually been pushed back pretty darn far. I'm not maybe this gives Drag a bit of overconfidence, but I don't know, maybe Drag actually is able to capitalize off this. Let's see. Let's see how it goes.
Be able to.
Is this overconfidence, or is it this capitalizing on an opportunity?
Manpads and IV action. This IV is now a anti-air vehicle. It's going to be able to kill anything it wants to, as long as it has wings or rotor blades.
Yep. And this is the really dangerous part about IV. It combos really well with the stuff that you're trying to transport with it. Comboing it with most infantry makes it pretty much able to one-cycle any enemy infantry unit. Combo it with a bazooka and it deletes most medium to light armor. And with the Manpads it becomes a menace against the air. Just the autocannon itself is good against...
We're not going to get that IV action because the Manpads has ran off. But we are going to get a light tank action though. Light tank has been
and the IV goes back to resupply from the HQ.
Has no idea what's gonna happen.
Yeah. I suppose he is just giving Ecto the time to recuperate, mainly because he already got enough of an advantage out of this. Ecto has lost a lot of their infantry and... yeah. Ecto's spotter.
Is here.
Yep.
You see a lot of things going on.
Yeah, that spotter has like effectively 6 vision, right? So 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait.
Not right now. Not right.
Oh yeah, not now. But once it gets scouting, it will.
Scouting has to be next turn.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then you make a rhombus, and yeah. That spotter's gonna pretty much see, like, every single thing that Drag has that is not in terrain. Aside from the medium tank, I guess. The medium tank's too far back. But let's see what Drag does there during their turn. Let's see.
I think we're going to be transitioning from the early game to the mid game right now. Seems that Drag has come out of the early game better than Ecto. We're going to see a resurgence of infantry getting produced and more vehicles coming out. Drag seems to be taking up the other side of the urban. Ecto has no idea about this. He's completely in the dark.
Oh, right. And Drag is now going out with the combat engineers. Oh, he now sees the spotter, but hey... he also now sees what the spotter sees, which is a very scary amount of information. I'm honestly surprised the spotter does not see those marksmen, but sure. Yeah, that is gonna be something for him to consider. The fact that he didn't catch like an infantry unit or anything else of significant value probably is gonna slow him down quite a bit. I think that could have been done in a better turn order, because I think it'd be better if he kept those Manpads as pure surprise. There is a chance that Ecto did not notice, though. And that the smoke came up fast enough.
Additionally, there's just going to be another Manpad from the barracks.
I see, so yeah.
I think it's a lot of Manpads, but... he's going to make another one.
Yep. And hey, he already has an IV and a light tank, so... he already has a IV and a light tank, so...
Combat engineer gets hit, and now it's stunned. It's pinned down in its location, and it gets sniped.
Yep. I think those combat engineers at that point were just a sacrifice for information if things went south, which, for Drag, it went south because they did not get enough information. They only saw planes. if they caught infantry or something, they probably would have actually done a bit more, knowing that they could actually push and guarantee value. But since they didn't find anything, they're just gonna cut their losses there instead of trying to guess.
Ecto, trying to recuperate his battle recon back to the front, is going to move to the right side of the map for him. Hopefully he thinks that's going to intercept something.
I will say, the medium tank is definitely going to be sweating bullets about...
action moving towards the
Ooh.
center. Drop troopers sweeps in.
Drag is playing pretty darn aggressive, all things considered. I honestly kind of commend it. He does seem to be managing his aggression pretty well for now, at the very least. With like avoiding overextension and being able to understand that sometimes you can still stay in the fight for that tiny extra bit before you run out of steam, because the enemy ran out of steam earlier.
I don't think that's what's going to happen right now.
Yeah.
The truth of what's happening right now is that he's going to stick out a few units in the open. And the units are going to
Die.
let's say, go fish. They're fishing for units. As we know for Ecto, he has a bunch of these airplane units everywhere, especially a spotter.
Yep.
So there's a very high chance that Drag gets spotted by the spotter, and then, let's say, a few $100 of units just appear.
Yep. It is
What's better
definitely
than that?
possible that
To
Drag is
counter
trying
all of it
to
and
bait
to
out.
profit.
Yeah, it is definitely possible that Drag is trying to bait out a counterattack, since Ecto's forces right now are already pretty limited. They can definitely threaten to revenge kill against most ways to kill these troopers, especially since, you know, they are pretty far from most of Ecto's forces, all things considered. And they're really only in the vision of the spotter, and I guess these troopers. But
See a new generation of units. Marksmen just come in the back. Getting a pain. Look, there's troopers there. And a utility truck on their right.
yeah.
It's not
This-
much moving from Ecto this turn.
Yeah.
He seems to want Drag to actually push him. Drop troopers go in. Sees troopers, sees bazooka and sniper, all the old positions that they were in.
Yeah. Well, he definitely got the information he needed.
Tries
That's
to
for
hit
sure.
Bazooka. You see a bazooka action, bazooka kills troopers instantly.
Okay, so that's why the
Down goes
drop troopers
the
didn't need to attack the bazooka.
Get man-pads creeping right behind. Is the
Yep.
IV gonna go in?
Maybe. Oh, and yeah, Drag also has these very scary flamethrowers going up. Yeah, if these flamethrowers get blocked, but they then get to stun
Blinker's
whatever's
gonna
in there.
detect something.
Yep. Yeah, these flamethrowers they're just gonna
There goes the
consume
troopers in that
whatever goes
building.
in there. It's gonna be really hard to retaliate against these flamethrowers due to how blocked all the sight lines in this area are. There is an APC though, so maybe they will be able to still revenge kill.
Ooh,
Ooh,
aggressive
that's a
IV play.
ballsy play.
And it's able to kill the other trooper. It's gonna send another drop in. Instantly pins down the bazooka.
Yeah, this bazooka's
You can see
pinned.
a massive push on this front.
Yeah, holy moly, that was a ballsy play, and I think And I'm not sure. I think this Gusto is actually gonna pay off for him. This battle recon is like way out of position to respond to such a push. Wait, is it? Wait, 1, 2, 3.
Double troopers coming in? No, it isn't. It's in right distance.
Ooh, yeah, it's like.
It can hit the medium tank, actually.
Yeah, it's actually. Never mind then. I completely forgot that the barracks, it can move through the barracks, right? Since it can move through the barracks, it's actually not out of position. If it were blocked, it would be way out of position.
Seems to trying to get a pin on whatever was in that building. Unfortunately, the spotter was right above it. It was blocking the bullet shots, and that trooper is not pinned. Let's see what happens here.
Wait.
He had shot on the drop troopers in the center.
Ooh, yeah.
Heavy mortar action.
These guys, I mean,
damage.
Bragg seems to be completely accepting that these drop troopers are gonna go away. Their main concern is if they lose the IFV. Which...
APC shots go up.
Yep, there it goes.
You see an instant mobility kill.
And a kill, yeah. It's dead.
Double bazooka kill is going to be very risky though. Because Ecto just spent $300 worth of bazookas on an IFV. An IFV does not cost $300.
Yeah. At the same time, it's also a question of...
a trade that happens. Oh, battle recon goes and activates on the troopers.
Oh, yikes, this bazooka is pinned. Yeah. It's...
Misclick, bro.
A misclick? Wait, what's the misclick?
Incoming troopers and utility truck. I think he meant to move his troopers forward or something, like a different tile.
Oh, I see. I guess he was trying to attack and maybe finish off this bazooka.
I think so. It's also just a better position if it was in front of it. Yeah, but...
Anyways, yeah,
I think the misclick was that he wanted to move the marksman a little bit closer to the bazooka so he can finish it off with the utility truck.
Oh. I can gare. You scared me a bit.
He only has heavy mortar and he already shot a drop trooper.
Yeah. Whoop. Hi, Gare. You scared me a bit there. Ooh, okay. Bragg comes back with the medium tank. Kills kills Ecto's utility truck.
The issue right now is that Drag has more use of his tanks and his vehicles overall than Ecto.
Yeah, most of Ecto's vehicles...
I would dare say it's quite cowardly. It's a cowardly battle recon.
To be fair, it got hit by a bazooka. I think it's traumatized.
Yeah, PTSD doesn't win wars.
Indeed, it does not. But you know what does? Light tank combos. Trading that IFV for 2 bazookas pretty much, that is actually a profit for Drag, and Ecto now suddenly has like very little AT.
Very little anti-tank, very little units at this point.
Yeah, but most notably,
really rough run.
Most harshly for Ecto though
Drag is going to be storming over that barracks.
Yeah.
Nothing that he can really do at this point.
This having medium tank and sap at the same time, there's not really much Ecto can respond to it with, using only 1 battle recon. So yeah, it's gonna be pretty hard for Ecto to find a way out in such a quick amount of time. I will say, Drag's early aggression really paid off for him.
Oh, there goes a drop trooper.
Mm-hmm.
You see a flare go out?
Oh, he wants to get the light tank.
Heavy mortar targeting the light tank. Light tank getting hit. Paratroopers getting shot. Stare away. Utility truck going to move in with the troopers.
Yep, Ecto's still gonna try to damage what he can damage, and while this medium tank is, gonna be sitting pretty, that doesn't mean that there's nothing Ecto can do while he tries to slow down the advance of the unit that he cannot hurt.
We're gonna see a trooper jump out and those paratroopers dead. Or fighting.
Or not.
That also works.
Oh, there goes the light tank.
Battle recon comes in, sweeps in a light tank kill.
Wait, what's in the
Trooper
utility truck
incoming.
then? Oh, wait.
Utility truck also has a trooper.
Oh no!
See
The
another
flamethrower! The flamethrower is
heavy
blocking
mortar
the trooper from
directly
this.
in the
Yeah. Ooh, yikes, Ecto.
That's true, but Ecto did not move. He did not move on the flamethrower spot with his own trooper. He has
Yeah.
to detect the flamethrower with his utility truck and find out in the last second.
Yeah. That was close to getting pretty darn bad for Ecto. Even now, I will say these flamethrowers are in a very scary position. They're gonna shred these troopers in front of them battle recon, which could potentially spell the end for guess not then. If the bazooka was in a different position, the flamethrower stunning these troopers would have spelled the end, but you know.
And bazooka hits battle recon.
Yep. Then Sap.
From, you know, a spot that I normally would not think that it could, but alright.
Huh.
Heavy mortar right next to the sap. It's gonna cower, but it's not gonna be found.
Yep.
Trooper getting
These
cycled.
troopers are gonna get, yeah, these
In
troopers are
comes the
getting
fighter.
cycled out. There goes that
Or the
fighter,
bandits.
yeah, and we have a mob killed battle recon right next to a sap. This is way
Comes the fighter. It's going to
scary for
hit his
Ecto.
utility truck or sniper.
Yep. Builder Drag just gets to take their pick on what they want to get rid of. They chose the utility truck.
Utility truck hits mobility.
Oh, and the spotter.
The medium tank finds the spotter.
Yep.
Spotter is
Oh,
dead.
yikes. Everything is falling apart for Ecto.
See the medium tank, but drop troopers next to the barracks. What can it be done?
Yikes. And yeah, everyone in the chat is also. This is.
What force is this here?
Hmm.
It's a time to pray
Yeah.
for a miracle to happen that probably will not.
Ecto. I'm gonna be honest, this is not my
Because
expected
troopers with
match
sniper
outcome.
on man pass does not kill. Drop troopers gets pinned down.
Yep. But they're
That
gonna
would
be
end.
very tenacious to dying. And. Yikes.
Blair gets stuffed, five damage. That truck ain't gonna hit.
Yeah.
Here.
Oof. Yeah, no, yeah, Ari, yeah. The flamethrower, that like second flamethrower that drag bot, that thing got hella value. It absolutely ruined Ecto across these this small urbanized area. This little row of terrain, it just absolutely rolled that area.
Your game tank is good. To get hit by a bazooka, but still stands for their ability. Veterancy is carrying it.
That's a veteran medium tank.
Like
You're not mod killing that with a bazooka.
Next to the troopers.
Ooh, yikes.
Vampires come in. Pinned down, not dead.
Ooh, now it's dead.
APC gets a hit. He did that in the wrong order.
Ah, yeah, you could have gone the sap hit instead.
In comes a flare.
Okay.
Zap gets hit by 40.
Zap
it's
gets
not
hit by
enough.
40, yeah.
Down goes the battle recon. Turn 14.
Yikes.
First tank death of the entire game.
Turn 14, huh?
Ignoring the light tank.
I mean, yeah, I guess Ecto did get the light tank, yeah.
Talk about light tank chat.
Oh, well. Flamethrower claims another soul, that's its 4th kill. But definitely it indirectly got more assists, if you will. Up, Flamethrower is now moving
MVP in this
forward.
entire map.
Yep, Zap gets the battle
Flamethrower,
recon. Yeah, this Flamethrower... Okay, I think the Flamethrower can die now. Right? Surely Ecto can kill this thing.
It will die in honor. Die in honor, die as a big soldier.
Yep, it
Big
died
man.
knowing that it got its value. It got way worth its price. Unlike the first one that died instantly. But this second flamethrower, oh boy, that one popped off.
Yeah. Damn good deal.
Yikes.
See a resurgence of infantry coming across the map. It's gonna be a little late. But at least in
Yeah.
the party is better than ever.
Especially now that this flamethrower's just running around. This flamethrower just running around and beating the crap out of everything it sees. Do you think it's out of ammo? Could that be why they just charged it up?
It has 4 kills. It has 4 kills. He has never gotten a resupply unit. It's probably out of ammo.
Yeah, so that's probably why they just charged it like that.
So he just does not care. Does not
That's
care
probably
about
why he charged the
Instantly
flamethrower, but like
going for
that.
the bazooka instead. This is gonna be interesting because there's almost nothing here to actually capture the barracks anymore.
Ecto does have the bazooka back out.
Just
And,
dropshippers.
Yeah, I think Ecto
Dropshippers are
knows
going
that
to
these flamethrowers
die.
are out of ammo.
We're losing momentum.
No?
We're
Does he
losing
not know these?
momentum very hard.
Does he not know these flamethrowers are out of ammo? I don't know, I thought he'd keep them trapped.
No, he probably doesn't, and also there's I don't think he did that on purpose. Yeah, he's.
I mean, you know what? This is close
Still
enough to
gonna
keeping
do
them
that.
trapped.
His flamethrowers might have one more shot on them.
Maybe. Let's see. Do they have one more shot or are they out of ammo? Oh, now he knows there's a bazooka in here. Okay, rip that bazooka.
Oh, we will see a captured threat on the other fact. infantry.
Ooh, yikes.
Too much infantry are flushing in.
Yeah, that is gonna be a dog pile onto those things that Ecto wants. Yeah,
Drop
those
troopers
marksmen
coming in,
are
killing
falling.
Another
The
marksman.
drop troopers, I'm
Another
guessing, are gonna like.
soul claim. Another soul claim.
I'm guessing the bazooka is gonna get flashbanged and then killed by marksman. I mean, yeah, they still can throw the nade into there. The marksman. Oh wait, no, the marksman already fired. Okay. Wait, no, wait, does that, wait, no.
It hasn't fired yet.
Does that mean it's out of ammo? Okay, the fact that it's on cooldown
Different order.
indicates that it's out of ammo. To me, yeah? If it's on a cooldown, the other attack isn't, then that means it's out of ammo. And also this flamethrower, by the way, is definitely out of ammo. There's no way it's not. Okay, medium tank sees the bazooka.
Interesting. Bazooka's pinned.
Medium tank
And we
runs
run
for its
away.
life.
To the sunset. Into
Sap.
safety. Sap comes in. Free kill. Free
Yeah.
kill found. There goes down the bazooka.
Ooh, yikes. Drag is piling on so much offense.
You see troopers incoming onto man pads, but there's nothing to shoot at man pads with.
Yeah, these man pads, I
It's
don't...
gonna survive. It's
Yeah.
gonna capture the factory.
These man pads, they're gonna take a lot to pin. They're pretty tanky for an infantry.
Man pads are gonna get pinned naturally. There's a trooper hiding
Ooh,
somewhere.
wait,
He's a
oh.
mischievous trooper.
I'm guessing the troopers were originally like,
Right behind
I
the
guess
factory.
quote-unquote back protection, but like more for the outpost. Probably were just there to like protect the outpost in case the drag tried to go for an outpost back cap, which by the way is tournament legal. So I think that's what he was waiting for. But now that there's a more immediate threat,
Marksman has been shot.
he's gonna go after these. Yeah.
Drop troopers have been killed. Men pads.
Ooh, yeah.
Man pads
Ooh,
standing
there goes
there
the
not
sap.
knowing what
Wait,
to do.
what? Oh wait, yeah. Wait a minute. Does it?
We
Wait,
had another
Ecto is.
bazooka. We had another bazooka.
Huh?
This might be the comeback of the century.
Could be the comeback of the century. Drag is actually slowly running out of steam now that they're throwing everything they had at the factory.
I think I know the issue here. If you look at all of Drag's infantry,
Yeah.
they're actually more expensive.
Mm-hmm.
They're ridiculously more expensive.
Yeah, all Ecto had to do was... Oh my god, Drag, you
Play
bastard.
the long game.
Drag, you bastard.
Drag is going to flank. He's gonna flank on the.
He's gonna...
I'm
he's
say
gonna...
it. The really bad rim of roads around the map that I personally don't like, but he's going to abuse it. So go ahead.
Oh my god. Drag, you bastard.
The freaking rim of roads, man. The
Yeah.
fighter's gonna pivot all the way to the outpost. New target found. Those
Ooh.
man pads are gonna stay there. They're gonna eat both of the trooper shots. Not like that matters anymore. Because Drag is gonna go force his units down to that outpost.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I really wish... I
Gonna
really
see how
wish
Ecto's
this...
units go.
I really wish the outpost had like a one-tile radar for this kind of situation.
One tile radar, that's just adjacent.
Yeah, no, yeah, for this urban.
Oh. I like it this way.
Yeah, well. Ecto, I am so sorry for you. Oh.
He's doing completely fine. Because... Bruh? What? Misclick again. Are we throwing? John doesn't have a fresh side cap. He probably does, actually. The issue is that Ecto doesn't have anything to counter lighting if it does go in. Of course, it'll take 2 turns to actually target anything, but it's going to be very threatening in general. Plus, Paratrooper Smoke Self will provide a lot of defensive value for the unit for itself that's going to capture the outpost.
Yeah.
Yep, fighter goes down. We're gonna see tech. We're gonna see tech. Paratroopers. Smoke paratroopers for 10%. Run to the outpost to smoke itself for 20%.
Oh boy.
This is tech.
Oh boy.
This is tech.
Well, at least it's not an urban
This
cap.
is tech.
But yeah, that is scary for
This
Ecto.
is actually not terrible. It's actually not terrible. I'll tell you why. If Ecto can realize that even though Builder Drag does not have all of his units like forcefully pushing down onto the outpost, but he's still next to it, Ecto can actually block all those spots that Builder Drag can make units from.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually a thing that he can do.
Yeah.
Because there's not enough firepower.
Hi, Gare.
Will he find a way though?
Yo, I went away for like 10 minutes. What the bricks has happened?
Paratroopers 20%, and they get hungry.
Oh,
and
it's
just
pinned.
get
Okay, rip those paratroopers. I'm
got
sorry.
killed by
Okay,
the-
so
got hit by
Ecto
the
had a
heavy mortar.
very tenacious and heroic defense. He is now.
How did Drag screw this up? Holy
Welcome to tournament play.
Heavy
How?
mortar does not care.
Heavy
It
mortar.
does not care.
How can you
It does
possibly screw
not
this up?
care.
Oh my lord.
It does not care.
Okay, so basically the
He's
main
losing
issue
because
with
his material's too expensive.
yeah, the main thing about Drag was mainly using a lot of drop troopers as their infantry. I mean, they were also using paratroopers, but also a lot of drop troopers. Those are, generally speaking, more
Drop
expensive
troopers.
than on average. Than like an average mainline. So as a result, Ecto just had to outlast because eventually Drag would run out of steam. And that's exactly what happened.
Especially because Drag right now...
Is trying to go for a
Drag right now
cheeky
has a
side
medium
cap.
tank at his outpost that cannot be supplied by the outpost. And it cannot move because it has 0 fuel.
Oh god,
is
this thing's
cinema.
out of fuel.
Look at the medium tank by his outpost.
It's out of fuel.
Absolute cinema.
But yeah, okay, so basically I think the main issue...
Absolute cinema.
Okay, so it was like a two-parter mainly. One, drop troopers, expensive, he ran out of steam. Second off, the reason why he couldn't even... Another reason why he ran out of steam was because all his good units ran out of ammo. He did not buy a single supply unit until now. His 4-star flamethrower. It ran out of ammo, and as a result, since there was no way he would resupply it in time, he had to just end up just charging it up, just to act as a distraction and for info. Could have been seen as a throw though. Maybe it was a better idea to just retreat them. But yeah, basically, Drag ran out of supplies. Drag had expensive stuff. Drag had expensive stuff. Drag
I
had.
promised Ecto that he will get promoted
That's
4
what they
times
say.
if he wins this.
Repeat that.
Remember, people.
Ecto will get
Roots
4
on
promotions
crown
if he
does not
wins.
win the battle. It is supplies and logistics.
Yes, it is the supplies that win the war. The guns win the battle, the supplies win the war. Because
Spider has to retreat. It's
yeah,
done.
the fighter also ran out of ammo while attacking. Yeah. The
Comeback season.
yeah, Ecto, holy comeback from Ecto. He still needs time to recuperate though. He still lost his battle recon. His AT is still lacking. But now I think we've gone kind of just reset back to neutral. Oh,
Ooh, never mind, never mind. Ooh. Yikes, Drag. No, you can't do that anymore.
the time for
My
this is
friend, you can't do
over.
that.
The time for this is over, Drag.
The tomfoolery, you have to stop this tomfoolery, Drag, at this instant.
Drag, this isn't the time
no.
for this.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Cabby 724, Roger. Center maintains 2000.
I was gonna say, I honestly think Drag, even though he may have been at a slight disadvantage, if he recuperated, he would have just been reset to neutral. I don't think he would have been at like a losing position. This is interesting. Also, Drag has a medevac heli.
ABC.
I think Drag now wins the match by default because he uses the most based unit in the game. Anyways, jokes aside.
I think that unit is cringe.
Medevac?
Get that out of here.
No, medevac is cool. I like medevac. Anyways.
That's an opinion. Therefore, it's bad. These are not factual information.
Yeah, anyways.
Super
Yeah,
information is invalid.
I think... Please, Drag, please retreat. Please understand that you don't got this. Please understand that you don't got this and you gotta retreat and get back to neutral as quick as possible because you don't want to get losing.
Oh, his spider died from no fuel?
Oh,
Oh.
rip fighter. Fighter. Supplies are truly the enemy of Drag as it turns out.
I think Drag wants to use Constructor at this point. I shall now convert him. Let's see what this medevac does.
Yeah.
Alright, who wants to bet where this medevac goes?
Backwards, fine. Yes,
Okay,
he
goes
recognized it. He
backwards.
recognized he did
Goes
not have it in
backwards.
him. Thank God.
Wait, medevac now. I think he only made medevac because it's his only unit that transports stuff in the air.
Medevac is based.
Yeah. That's true. There's nothing for it to support at this current moment. I think we're in
Yeah,
for
the
long
medevac
game.
is
It's turn 20.
The medevac is loaded up with drop troopers, which I guess could be used to go get the jump on somebody.
It's gonna be more than drop troopers now. Looks like he also put in a pair of paratroopers
Yep.
inside.
That could be a very scary thing for Ecto if he... Because the medevac is gonna effectively just get the jump on whatever it likes. That being said, Ecto seems to be recuperating fine. The main thing he's missing right now is, a tank. I think the main thing that Ecto's just concerned about, if I had to guess... Yeah, no, Ecto's main concern right now is getting captured. That's what he's currently doing. That's why he's not, getting a tank yet. He's just stuffing infantry in every single place near a building that he possibly can, because he experienced a near heart attack from the attempted capture once, and he did not want a repeat of that. Yeah, Ecto is not trying to push mid right now. He's just kind of keeping it open. But at the same time,
a shuffle of units.
Yeah, at the same time, Greg is also leaving mid pretty open. Ecto's probably gonna get like a tank and a spotter, and then once he gets vision, he probably will get the confidence to attack back. Because for now...
Looks like Drag is actually going to play it defensively. He has created a recoilless rifle. I don't know what he wants to ambush with that thing, but... I guess it's an APC, so that's that.
Yeah.
You see some smoke action.
Oh,
Display of brawn. Display of brawn.
The line of smoke, we got ourselves some paratroopers, would you guess it, paratroopers.
Unfortunately, Drag, style points does not count on the leaderboard.
I mean, hey, if Ecto did actually have something up here, then this line of smoke would have basically blinded any attempt for, like, say, like a spotter to see anything relevant. Since he hit every single firepower behind the smoke.
With both of our players, are in the back cowering, so I'm not sure what to say. We do see a line of smoke, but there's nothing. There was nothing.
Yeah, both people can see a grand total of 0 enemy units, so both of them are scared out of their minds. Oh my god.
What horrors lies behind that urban?
Indeed.
Who will know? We will find out.
However, Ecto seems to already have a plan for the urban. He has combat engineers. He's gonna run up to the urban and break something.
Even if he does run up and break it, is there anything to combat with it?
Indeed, that is the question.
A question. See another shuffle in the bag? It looks like Drag actually brought supplies this time.
Yeah, Drag has realized their issue and they bought a supply truck, right? That's a supply truck. No, it's a half track. Whatever.
That's half track.
Supply half track. Whatever. Good enough. That's a convoy, correct? Yeah, Ecto has a convoy.
Slight movements forward. Slight movements forward.
Yeah. I think this recoilless is honestly a bit of a overcorrection on Drag's part of going defensive, but you know what? Good enough, I guess.
We have to see who's brave. Who will run forwards? Who would be the first to strike?
I will say that Drag has a tank.
It looks like right now it's gonna be no one.
And Ecto does not, but yeah, it's gonna be no one. And so begins overtime.
Someone for the love of God. Someone for the love of God, push. Oh my god. We have a response to the wall of smoke. A diagonal wall of smoke.
No way.
Oh boy.
Ecto pulls out the diagonal smoke. Clearly. Drag is intimidated by.
Even further, get more
Indeed.
supplies.
During the smoke off, Drag initiated with his line of 3 smoke. However, Ecto then showed off his line of 2 diagonal smoke. Let's see who can top each other off in the smoke war. Haha, Project Moon reference smoke war.
Making an infantry battle here. Hilarious. Yeah, I don't know what that is. Drag is
Those who
increasing
know.
the pressure by moving his paratroopers even closer to enemy lines.
Yeah. I think both of them are now just itching to get eyes on the opponent, but I will say, if you look at, like, for example, Ecto's smoke placement, it is actually pretty good, because if a scouting unit were to try, like, let's say he puts a sniper in here, if a scouting unit were to try, everything important is behind the smoke. It just, this sightline is open, but if you stuff something on this sightline, then Ecto can see it back. The hidden thing is here. So yeah, that's
Second
the important
fighter
one.
goes up into the sky.
But yeah, this is our current
We'll take
first
a small
overtime,
break right
actually.
now.
And we've just reset to neutral during this overtime.
Yeah,
Oh
I'm gonna
my
take a
God.
small break in a second.
Yeah, sure. Oh my god. I feel so bad. I feel... Yeah, Ecto is probably just gonna get fed up with it and just try to nuke something off the map, but... he's getting the recon car. He knows what he's gonna play for. He's gonna play to destroy something. Man, this is like a weirdly funny game. Up! Found Ecto's combat NGs. Rut-row. Yeah. I mean, Ecto does kind of have the initiative here. Though I think he's kind of losing the initiative with losing those combat NGs for nothing. Alright. Oh! Flamethrower! Return of the beast!
Flamethrower comes back.
The return of the third flamethrower!
Hero's journey.
Yes.
Hero is back.
Our MVP is back. It is the glorious.
Big hero.
The
Big
flamethrower.
hero.
He is ready to beat someone up. He's out for blood yet again. He is back from the grave.
Ignore the glory of the drop troopers. Ignore the glory of the fighters in the sky. No!
The
Flamethrower
flamethrower.
is
It
the
is-
MVP.
It's so beautiful. Look at these
No one
guys.
else is as cool as a flamethrower.
Look at them
Trust
and their
me.
amazing masks.
That medium
Look
tank
at
with 6 kills.
they
Medium
look
tank with 6 kills does not matter because flamethrower
amazing.
is cooler.
yes. Look at the sheer aura of their outfit right here. Okay, back to serious commentating stuff. Ecto does not like the flamethrower. He really does not like the flamethrower, actually.
We might be getting glimpses of PTSD.
He really does not like that flamethrower.
APC moves in, gets ambushed.
Oh my god! It
First
actually,
instance of ambush coming out.
it actually got an ambush off. Oh my god. Yeah.
Troopers shooting down paratroopers. You see double fighter action.
Ooh, yeah. Ecto is beating everything up. But I'm gonna say, the recoilless rifle stunning the APC, that does throw a bit of a wrench into Ecto's plans. Since now this APC is probably
also,
dead.
Now we see our instance of a new unit. Recon car.
Yep.
Recon car has joined the battle.
This recon car is gonna do a lot of damage to whatever building it tries to target, whether it be this outpost or this barracks. It's gonna just multi-move, dip in, dip out, and keep shredding away at a building. So, yes, Ecto definitely
That is if it doesn't get caught by the bazookas.
brew, or if it doesn't get ambushed. Actually, no, it can still multi-move its way out of an ambush once. But yeah, the recon car, Ecto probably bought it with the intention that he's just gonna run forth and, kill something. And kill a building. Though I guess it also acts as really good eyes for him. Okay, out come the medevac with the drop troopers.
Fighters in a medevac heli.
Yep.
Drop trooper sneaks into the forest, pins down a trooper. It's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough to kill.
Ooh, yikes.
A bazooka has to be used to kill the troopers. Is he gonna go for it?
Yeah, if the bazooka does get used, then that might be an indicator for Ecto that it might be safe to push in the recon car if he can kill the bazooka. But
and it may be his death because there's a second one hiding in the trees.
Bro. But yeah,
Down
Drag
the
is
marksman.
fighting back really tenaciously. Holy moly. The air insertion from the medevac.
Maybe, but
The air
I
insertion.
think there's an issue here.
What, the medevac is gonna get shot down by fighters?
Ecto has no radio.
Oh!
Absolutely zero radio.
He has the recon car, I guess, but
Yes, but that's not gonna help him because on the other side, where
Yeah.
he sees his radio, he has no value. There is nothing.
ooh, yikes. You're
The
right.
medium tank is gonna get away with everything. And he can't push his recon car because of the bazooka. Also, Drag has made a sap. So even if Ecto tries to punish something with recon car, there's a chance it might just get caught.
I love how this
Troopers going
match.
in trying to get a
Holy.
drop trooper
I'm gonna be honest. This is
skill.
such.
Medium tank.
This has been
Takes the hit.
such an exciting match. Like unironically, like holy moly, I have not seen a match go so like back and forth in this tournament before. Or I'm gonna be honest, in a
So
while.
over. We're so back.
We're so over. We're so back. Garrett's like, oh boy, how did
It's
Drag
so
flub
over.
that word? Clover's like, oh, Drag is
It's
dead.
so
Maybe
over.
Drag is not dead.
We see a resurgence of battle recon from the headquarters.
Yep. The
issue
battle
right now is
recon.
that
Ooh,
we
yeah.
have
Ecto.
a minor thing to talk about though. Ecto has a bunch of units for anti-backup, but looks like Drag just does not care about that. He has zero units for anti-backup. This might be an issue for Ecto because his forces are getting a little bit thin at the front line.
I will say, I think it's just in general that Ecto is gonna just refuse by principle to attempt a back cap. Like, he definitely could easily punish Drag here by, like, sending something down the road at the edge here. But I'm guessing Ecto would find that victory unsatisfying, so he's just gonna try to brawl it out. But yeah, yikes.
We have another trooper kill here. Medium tank with the 4 veterancy.
Yeah, and also Ecto was like pulled back immediately the moment he noticed he lost his marksman and all his other good units. Probably to his better. Medevac gets a good heal off, actually. And yeah, these battle angels, they also are gonna start preparing heals on drop troopers that are... Yeah.
We have another issue coming up. Ecto's fighters are running out of fuel.
How much fuel are they on?
One is 3, one is 5.
3, 5. Okay, yeah, I think the 3-1 could probably use a refuel sometime soon. And not get a repeat of Drag's, very clear evidence of... Yeah, I do think Ecto's battle recon...
Hammer position.
Ecto's battle recon definitely is gonna do well. What do you mean by hammer position?
See how there's, it's like a stick? There's like infantry to front. It's just like a hammer shape.
Oh, I
and then
see,
on
yeah.
the back, it's like all the logistics. It's a hammer formation.
I see, a hammer formation from
It
Drag.
appears more often than you think.
I see.
Appears more often than you think. It's hilarious. It's been a hammer his entire line.
I suppose, yeah, it does make sense
APC's
because
main radio.
the more
Yes.
the more mobile units are basically the stick at the back. While the less mobile and tanky units that you want to tank for other stuff are at the front. But yeah, for radio, Ecto uses his APC, marksman, spotter, and I guess recon car. A mix of them. But he does not use a radio mainline.
Would probably think about using operators. Although he can make contractors.
Oh yeah, right. He does have contractors. I think he gives up on the contractors though, due to the fact that they instantly died. I think he gave up on contractors
I think
after
there's more issue with them.
the first one instantly died. And I do think he'd rather get something like marksman,
I
something
think
that
there's more issue than that, but
like what? Hey, contractors don't provide enough
the
radio.
issue with contractors at this current moment. No, his entire army that he's fighting is just anti-infantry. There's not really much reason to make an elite infantry because it just kind of dies.
I see. This...
It's like, look at everything in his opponent's line. He has paratroopers and drop troopers. Drop troopers are really good at
Anti-infantry.
bullying infantry. He also has marksmen and medium tank IAV staff. Those 3 vehicles especially, all infantry bulliers.
I see.
Everything in his power to say, no, I don't like your infantry.
Well, we got ourselves a sight flare from the recon car here.
Landed.
Yep.
Ecto sees the push. 2 infantry in the open.
And Drag here, Drag is gonna start pushing up the recoil list bit by bit. I do think this recoil list position is kind of interesting because it will intercept something that tries to use this road.
Forward paratrooper marches
Interesting.
into the heart of the enemy.
I'm guessing this is a sacrifice for information?
We'll find out.
Up.
Another paratrooper goes in, shoots a trooper.
Oh!
What's going on here?
Oh no.
Bazooka and flamethrower
Oh
in the
no!
medevac.
Ecto is gonna up, and then the medevac moves on the
He's
ground.
going to run towards the troopers. This is hilarious.
Wait, I'm now wondering why did it move here and not to the one tile back?
I have no idea.
Eh, it's funny. Well, if Drag knows what they're doing, they're just gonna flame this house no matter what because the flamethrower is in vision anyway. So there's no point in trying to hide it.
Drop troopers in IOV. He's looking in a different direction. Bazooka comes out, but
Ecto now sees that
I think
bazooka.
the Zvac heli is going in the air. Sap incoming.
Oh. Well, Drag can very clearly see that the... Oh. Well, there goes the thing
Flamethrower
inside.
veterancy.
Yep.
We're gonna destroy the building as well. This entire front is open.
Yep,
As I
Ecto's
said in the start of the game.
entire front is
Whoever can
open.
control the center with the open ground has the advantage.
What would you say Ecto's priorities here are?
Not dying.
I mean, like in terms of like what to kill. As in, like what threatens Ecto the most that he can see. But also, I mean,
There's a possible kill.
He sees
with
everything that can-
flamethrower, but it's not good.
he sees everything that he can that threatens him. But I'm guessing he's gonna go after the
There goes
medevac.
medevac.
Yep, there goes the medevac. It was too dangerous for Ecto to fight. Okay, but seriously, yeah, good kill.
So yeah, I don't get why Drag didn't just bring it back up in the air.
Yeah, I will say that also confused me. I'm guessing he was trying to protect the bazooka. By using the medevac as a meat shield.
Distance for him.
But I will say losing the medevac really sucks for Drag.
The fire
Ecto
back
just
intercepting
immediately
the
gives up
lines.
this entire area because the flamethrower has too much aura.
The aura, it's too strong. Ecto cowers in fear. Ecto, if you're listening to this after the game, that is true, and you know it. Ari, do not tell him. It'd be funny. Why is Drag pushing again? He still has no logistics. He does have a logistic. It's far in back lines.
Yeah, it's pretty far back, but yes, he does have logistics. Hopefully it does get to the front lines in time for there to not be a supply shortage.
Who taught Drag how to attack? I have no idea.
I think he just
I've
decided
played
to...
against them before.
I think...
He just likes playing like this.
I think the person who taught Drag to attack is the same person who taught a lot of people how to attack in the early days, which is nobody, they just taught themselves.
I will say though, he did say his loadout was based off my old loadout
I mean, yeah, I can see it, the medium sap combo.
that I suggested. It's medium sap paratroopers is what's screaming out.
And yeah, the bazooka's gonna scare away the recon car.
I definitely did not teach him this though. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Huh?
He wants to get rid of that. I am unsure if that is the best approach when I think Sap would have done the job fine. Unless he wants to save the Sap attack.
Sap.
Oh wait, does he want to go
Sap
after
does
the
not do
recon
enough
car?
damage in total. There's not enough distance.
Yeah,
to
no,
run
there's
it
not.
to hit
Because of the
recon car.
rubble, yeah. I think he's reconsidering now.
And it... Possibly. Possibly.
I mean, I guess Rag could try to go after the...
One comes Battle Angels to the back. I think Drag is still not able to push through. There's not enough infantry to actually carry his line to do anything.
Oh. Backwards? I think Sap is surrendering the attack. I think he has realized that there is not much.
Light piece.
Is Ecto flanking? No way, is this character development? Is this a villain orc? Ecto? Trying to go for the flank cap? Unheard of.
Ecto confirmed. Insane.
All he has to do is get there faster than Drag notices.
See, 2% dropshooter. Very dangerous. Flamethrower's still alive like the hero he is. Of course he never backs down. 5%. Never give up. Never. What? Oh, smoke.
Does make me very curious about what Drag has to do. Yeah, I will say, while back caps are generally seem pretty widely as like, you know, kind of scummy or whatever, at this point it's turn 30. It's so many turns into overtime. I think yeah, like the match has gotta end eventually, so yeah, it's already 9 turns in overtime. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
I wanna cook.
That's what I'm saying,
things,
Ari.
bro. Gotta.
Like that's why That's why I legalized back
30.
caps in overtime, because this. Because like, you know, in overtime at this point you have been warned, and yeah. No, CF, we're not doing that. But yeah, Ecto's probably gonna win off the overtime back cap, which, again, I mean, I guess technically this form of back cap is possible at any moment.
The issue is Ecto has to defend this side and conduct a super.
Yeah, he already
stealthy
has like quite a bit of investment here. His battle recon is even supporting the flank push. So yeah, he's probably expecting resistance as he travels down this line. Though that may spell his fate, because Rag is currently running at the factory at a very dangerous pace.
Rag is dragging process entirely.
Yeah. Yeah, Ari.
Everything is getting stunned. Everything's being slowed. Everything's getting pinned.
Yep, the flamethrowers. I think Ecto is gonna have nightmares of flamethrowers after this match. Maybe he won't.
Here we see everything being thrown by Dirtbag on this one factory. Will it be enough?
Yep, Drag's pulling out all the stops. He wants the factory gone. He has a lot of autocannons, by the way, so it is entirely possible that he just tries to just jump the factory with everything he's got and just try to see if he gets the destruction. Either that, or he can just try to jump the barracks. That's also an option.
Ooh, the bazooka got pinned instead of killed. There comes utility truck, it shoots it. It's gonna put down the bazooka, and it
Ooh,
hits
the
IFV.
IFV.
Mobility kill.
Yoicks.
Now what are these troopers going to do on the side? We have to wonder, and we also have to wonder how Drag will conduct that single droptrooper inside of the dugout. Right side of Ecto's barracks? It's there, it's hiding in plain sight. Will Ecto notice?
I'm gonna be honest, I think Drag is starting to notice the flank force.
I do not think so.
I don't know. Maybe he assumed that the infantry were intending to go towards the main force, but the fact that they were spawned from the HQ and not the barracks might be telling. But yeah, Ecto's approaching this barracks at its outpost at a scary pace.
I think Ecto needs to get his freaking, was it 480 ticks worth of units by his outpost and his headquarters into the combat. Like, holy cow. Are you seeing this right now?
I mean, look, at the same time, I get it. Scary. I do think 2 marksmen is a bit silly, but I get it. It's a very spooky prospect of getting backcapped.
Coming frontline medium tank hits the barracks. We're trying to see destruction over here.
Yeah.
Sap is gonna swoop in.
Are we sure about that attack order? Eh.
I mean, it's kind of fair because pin down would be actually more useful.
Yeah,
Barracks
these
at
barracks are
32%
dangerously
health.
low. Holy. I don't think Ecto's gonna backcap fast enough. Unless he can, like, delete everything.
Is there a path? Is there a will? There might not be a way. Hold on. No, I see a will. I see a way.
For Ecto to stave off this attack.
It's ridiculous. But he might just
Lay it
find
out. Lay it out for us, Mint.
Okay, so that drop trooper in front of the barracks needs to get shot by a trooper and a trick. Has to get shot
Where's
by
the
a
destruction?
trooper,
Where did
a
the
sniper,
destruction happen?
and it has to get shot by the utility truck. It's the hardest thing in this entire thing, and he probably failed it instantly.
Oh.
But the idea is that you have to somehow kill the sap. Actually, no, it's fine. Utility truck, fighter, sniper,
Barracks
And
is
then
probably
bazooka
gonna
over
try to
there.
heal itself.
He has to kill the sap. He has to run the recon car in. It has to be recon car.
Oh.
It has to be heavy mortar.
724, Roger.
Heavy mortar has to do it. Trooper shooting, drop trooper. Double shoot, hit. But it must die, or the barracks has to resupply itself and make another conflict truck in there, speed in. That's completely fine, but the issue is it defensible? Because it has to heal itself. Is the extra trooper worth it? I don't think so.
Ooh, yikes. Yeah, and Drag.
However,
Drag is gonna have to fight a tug
destruction
of
of the
war
barracks.
over this outpost. Does he notice?
I think he has noticed. His avatar is over there. So, still adamant, his building defenders are still there. Oh my god. I'm gonna flame him after this, I swear to god.
Nah, I get it.
Move
Backcapping
them.
is scary. I will say though, it probably would have been more efficient to just get a combat engineer to just destroy all the terrain.
No, the thing is, like, if you look at the right side outpost of Ecto's side, he has only one trooper there. His most exposed building has no defenders, except for one trooper in a battle recon. If Drag went through and snuck a unit there, he would never know. But over here, we're gonna see probably the death of the barracks.
Ooh.
The line is he shell, cordless rifle move back, medium tank take over, hits the barracks. Will he find it?
He probably does, if I had to guess.
Something seems wrong for him though.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute. No, but like, oh, but Drag doesn't win instantly overtime. Yeah?
Yeah, he will lose the game though, because capture. Actually, I forgot the ruling about this.
Pretty sure Drag's gonna have to jump a second building.
Well, Drag has to kill that barracks first.
Yeah. I mean, it should work.
Drag has to kill that barracks first.
Drag, you will kill.
Drag.
Okay. Now Drag tries to deal with this back cap. He can still wrestle over this building decently, actually. Maybe.
Here's an issue though. What if the ABC and a combat engineers goes to the factory and tries to capture that?
True. That actually will start making everything cascade south for him. I think Ecto does need to pull out and see if he can get his forces to base in time. This recoilish can help defend the factory a bit, but yeah. Yikes. He needs to reroute like
First of his
everything.
troopers in his base defense has moved forwards.
Alright, combat NGs.
Okay, miscounted.
Combat
Okay, miscounted. He
NGs.
has 580 ticks worth of material doing nothing.
Oh,
My guy!
yikes.
My
Yeah.
guy! I'm gonna crash, man.
Whatever. It's
Medium tank taking 40 damage from a battle recon is nuts.
But yeah, if Drag that doesn't Yeah, if Drag cannot take out this building in time, then that's gonna be it for him. Ecto wins.
Copy 724, roger. Center maintain 2000.
Drag is forced to capture, yeah.
Center maintain 2000, 724.
But it's pinned down. So, GG. Ecto probably, yeah, Ecto does win. It's the end of this game.
Oh god. Well, unfortunately for Bragg, this is yikes.
Hard push mid. Ecto would have held on if he wasn't going from flank and dragged the match on even long, even more. Possibly, if he actually took the marksman from his HQ and did something.
Oh wait, these Battle Angels have 4 veterans.
Yeah, there's a lot of veterancy on Drag's units because they don't instantly die.
Yeah. Shout out to this flamethrower as well, with its also 4 kills. It had the glory the 4th one had the same glory as the 2nd one. But yeah, that's game.
Was I overreacting?
Get your defenses to the front line!
I'm gonna be honest,
Dude, I'm scared
Get your
to push.
defenses to the front line! If they can't
scared,
flank
bro.
you,
Okay.
then they
Okay,
will
bro.
never be able to get there in the first place.
Okay,
Get
bro, I
your
was scared.
defenses to the front
Okay, bro.
line.
Okay, bro. I was scared. I was scared.
Womp womp, bro.
Like that. Like
Let's
that.
put the
first-
trooper on the road. If it
Dude,
freaking dies, it dies.
Let me finish. Let me finish, my guy. Bro, okay. Well, after like the first
No, die.
shell shock, like the first attack, I was low-key like kind of shell shocked. Like I was scared to push because like I was holding on to dear life.
Okay.
I'm never.
Maybe
Yeah.
Dude, I'm scared to push. I'm
back
scared.
with your
What
base defenses. Maybe you should have pushed back with your base
Dude.
defenses.
Okay, bro.
What happened?
Oh wait, yep.
What happened?
Boo.
I need context.
Wait,
I require
did-
context.
Wait,
I
wait,
require
wait.
context.
Did I overreact on the defense? Like, did he have less than I thought that he did?
Yes. You hugely overreacted,
Bro, I was
bro.
scared. I was fucking scared, bro. I was scared.
Dude, his infantry is like expensive as hell. Every time he uses it, he has like 0 infantry left, and then you're just out there killing your
Okay,
thumbs.
but like also, like,
Ecto
also,
won.
I
It was
like,
such a
fucking
back and forth
shell-shocked
game.
As hell.
My
Yeah.
I was
Uh,
so shocked as hell. Like from the first attack.
My
I was
God.
scared.
so
man.
mad. I get so mad at him.
He put 580 ticks worth of material on the back lines, doing nothing, while his front line perpetually dies every 5 seconds, bro.
Dude,
Drag said
okay,
hi,
well, like,
guys.
That's a
Hello,
full-ass
Drag.
heavy tank. And a lineman.
Oh,
Oh my god, man. Christ's sake.
like
He's
I was
running
prepared to
heavy.
fucking. I thought they would medium spam me, bro. I thought they would medium spam me and then like flank.
That's the point of my deck. I don't know why he didn't do that.
Yeah, Drag's deck is not that.
Oh, you gave him that deck?
Drag. You said your loadout was based off the one I posted in like the
Wait, but
channel,
did
right?
Drag like vastly outpower me? Like at the start?
At the start.
Did he have like a lot more power than I did?
No.
Eh?
He just had more
Fun
expensive
fact.
infantry that did more.
Like, I'm gonna be honest,
Brother, like
I just used the same
his
loadout as
IFV
last round.
his IFV is gonna fucking like pound me into the ground. Because of like everything that I have, well like except
I
like my
literally
recon car
just
is kind of
changed
squiffy.
util truck to recon jeep. Sam
And then
said
all of
Ari
my
or
infantry
Ecto one
is
of the
just like within a
1v1.
2-hit radius.
Drag.
Drag said my favorite combo. Yes.
drag.
But the
Wait,
entire deck is supposed to be built on sap
Did
and
he have
medium spam.
did he have more than I thought that he did? Bro,
oh,
I thought that he had like
the
rows
entire
upon
loadout.
rows of like IFVs.
he did not. He only had like
He had
Had
one.
nothing.
he had one at most at any
He had
point.
one
Sam
at a
said
time.
Ecto, are you available to 1v1 after I fight HARC? I
He
think we're all
can't
in a
make
slump.
any of those because he spends all his money on elites, man.
But I'm gonna be honest.
There's
That
so
being
many
said,
I like-
Drag. I'm gonna be honest, Drag. You had a real chance of winning. I'm not like
did.
all this criticism
Hey,
isn't to
like,
say that
they're
you
all
never
one
could have.
phase.
Drag said cool.
Oh man.
Like all
You
this
made the
being
wrong
said,
choice, bro.
What?
all this being said,
Wait,
this has been probably one of the most back and forth matches we've ever had in the tournament. No, this is definitely one of the most exciting ones. I mean, dear God,
Y'all
y'all.
both are scuffed as hell. Y'all both are scuffed.
I
Brother.
felt true euphoria this round. I'm happy.
Yeah,
Both of you are scuffed.
such a.
okay.
It was a really good back and forth.
Negative back in the middle of the game.
Wait, why was I
Backcapping
scuffed,
of
bro?
an APC.
I think I played that game amazingly. It was amazing. I had 0 mistakes that whole game. 0 mistakes.
Yeah, like
But